Good morning, Huntington High, and welcome to H-Town Now. I'm Ben Westfall.
And I'm Lana Six. We have a great show for you this morning.
That's right, Lana. To kick things off, we spoke with Coach Seals, who reached an important milestone last Friday, coaching his 100th football game for the Highlanders.
I remember Seals is probably whenever we're joking around in the locker room or in the weight room, he always knows how to make us laugh and have fun with it.
When Coach Seals took over at Huntington High School, our record was 61-79. We are now 124 and 114. So Coach Seals has gone from 18-19 games under 500 to 10-11 games over 500. His personal record stands at 64-35.
My favorite memory of Coach Seals is probably during practice days. We're all having fun, being goofy, and just we always laugh and have great fun with each other.
What's your favorite thing about Coach Seals?
In my opinion, probably just how he cares for whenever somebody, I know, like, let's say, somebody's down or if, go on practice. He's always there for family problems and all that type of stuff.
Well, approaching the 100th game is kind of not real, to be honest with you. I'd never realized there'd been 100 games, and then Mr. Senior came to the office last week after the Capital game and said, "Man, next week's number 100," and I was just like, "What?" And so I started counting in my head, and sure it is 100th game on Friday. Well, the program had struggled a little bit. That had some up and down years, had a few good years, and then they would have a few bad years. No consistency. I think that's kind of the most important thing that we brought to the table is year in and year out, we're a good football program. Our kids work really hard. We've got well-behaved young men for the most part, and they do all the right things on and off the field. So, really proud of what they've been able to accomplish. I think I have a tremendous relationship with them. I'll consider myself a player's coach. My door's always open to those guys, whether it be football, whether it be something at home, whether it be a class here at school that they're struggling in. So, I think it's very important that kids understand how much you care outside of football. And so we have conversations a lot of time that has nothing to do with football. And I think that's important.
Coach Seals on your 100th game and another Highlander win.
It's musical season once again on the Hill with Mrs. Freeman's theater program. Christian and Hannah recently spoke with Mrs. Freeman and the crew about their latest show, High School Musical.
Starring in the show is a fun time. It's a lot more work with all the songs and lines we have to learn, but it's a good experience. We rehearse anywhere from 2 to 3 hours after school, 3:15 to 6:30 generally.
I play Gabriela Montez. She's very relatable. She's a new girl in school, just trying to figure it out like all of us are. Also, very Disney-esque, if you know what I mean. She's just... my audition, it was actually kind of funny. I actually auditioned for Sharpay. And, I was ready. I sang Fabulous for my audition. I, wore pink and stilettos. But somehow they saw me as a Gabriella more than a Sharpay, so here I am. I think that it's just something that, everyone in this high school kind of grew up with. It's just, a very, pivotal thing in our childhood that was, we remember watching. It's something that I remember watching as a kid. So I think it's just kind of a more fun, lighthearted show.
I love the musical experience. I've been doing theater since I was really little, so this has been a big part of my life.
I loved the show too. I loved it so much. But the kids love it even more than me, and they've watched it 10 and 20 times. So we've got to be pretty accurate because they're really looking for High School Musical. The date for the school for Huntington High is the 12th of October. It will be in the morning at about 8. They'll release and we'll start at 8:15 because lunch is at 10:30. So the show lasts approximately a little bit less than 2 hours, so we'll have time for questions. It will be $5 because musicals are really expensive. And the show runs at night, October 5th, 6th, 7th, 13th, 14th, at 7:30 p.m. and again on Sunday matinees are the 8th and the 15th at 3, and we hope they'll come.
It's going to be a great show. Be sure to pick up your tickets for $5 from the theater students for next week's show.
Among high school students, one of the most talked about topics at school is lunches. So Jacob and I went to ask students and cooks their opinions on school lunches.
School lunches have always been a big topic here at Huntington High. How good they are and how are they fixed? We spoke with 2 students on how they feel about school lunches and 2 cooks on how the food is prepared and how they feel about school lunches.
My name is Andrew Schull and I'm in 10th grade. My opinion on school lunches would be I think they're pretty good especially for school food. Bigger variety from what I had in middle school. My favorite meal that they serve here would probably be the square pizza or the pepperoni rolls. If I changed one thing, it would be bigger servings of food and bigger drinks.
My name is Ben Torres. I'm in the 11th grade. What I think about school lunches is it's okay, but it isn't the best. My favorite meal at school is probably pigs in a blanket. If I could change one thing, I'll probably make it taste more good.
What is your name?
Sarah Black. The process of preparing food is we have to order food, we have to check the dates on the food, then we have to follow the recipes of however Cabell County wants us to do it. I would like to change probably the lasagna. It's way too time consuming to make in an hour. My favorite meal, probably chicken nuggets and fries day.
My name is Christina Mills. What I like about being a cook here is I like the hours that I work and I like the people I work with. They're more like a family than just co-workers. If I could add a meal to the program, I would like to add a chicken stir fry. I think the kids would really enjoy it.
Thanks, guys. Drug abuse is a major problem, especially in this area. CSEAP program is a program created to help combat this problem. Here are Jared and Skylar with the story.
Recently, a few members of CSEAP have been interviewed by the Discovery Channel. We spoke to Miss Jordan and a few of the CSEAP members to learn more about the program.
My name is Jessica Jordan. I'm the graduation coach. CSEAP is the Cabell County Substance Abuse Prevention Partnership. And it is basically a group of our kids from Huntington High, group from Cabell Midland, and all of the middle schools in the county. And they all get together and work on substance abuse. In CSEAP, we get together as a group and we talk about the opioid epidemic. We talk about substance abuse, alcohol, other drugs, and ways that we can reach other students and other kids to prevent them from using drugs. The Discovery Channel has chosen to do a virtual field trip where they're going to let other schools from around the country basically tune in to our city and hear from our students about how we are being personally affected by the opioid epidemic. We're going to have testimonials from kids. There'll be some of our students from CSEAP from Huntington High featured, and we will be, reflecting on our experiences.
My name is Preston Sellers. I feel that CSEAP has a positive impact on our community and our students. My favorite thing about CSEAP is going to the teen summits and meeting new people and learning new things.
My name is Lindsay McKelvey. The way I feel about CSEAP is that it's a really awesome program and it really helps individual learning about substance abuse prevention and how to be able to come together as a group of students to help prevent people from abusing alcohol and drugs. My favorite thing about CSEAP is going around with my fellow students and talking about really serious subjects like alcohol and drugs and going to the Teen Summit Convention to learn even more.
For our seniors, it's not all fun and games. Preparing for and applying for college can be stressful. Lana, you and East have spent some time this week trying to understand this process.
Though it's only the beginning of the school year, many seniors have already begun applying to colleges. We talked to a couple people about what it entails.
One of the first things that we do, the easiest thing that we do is we send the transcripts. Students who need official transcripts sent to your colleges, we have to come from our offices. We stamp them and sign them and put them in a sealed envelope that is also stamped. So if you need an official transcript, it needs to come from our office. We will send it on your behalf. Deadlines are there for a reason. A lot of times we're used to our classroom teachers allowing us extra time and extra time and extra time to turn in things. Well, colleges are not like that. Paying the registration fees, which is not refundable, and paying attention to those deadlines.
The best tips I can give for getting the most scholarships available to seniors is to go look for them and to apply for them. A lot of students will see a scholarship and never actually send the application in, so then they can't be considered for that scholarship. We have some great sites to go to for them. One of the best ones would be our website, and that's where I list all of the scholarships that I get as they come in. I also put them on a remind. So if you want to get text messages that are strictly confidential of updates for scholarships, you can get on my remind to do that. The most common in-state scholarship would be the Promise Scholarship, and that's the most hefty scholarship I think that you can get. It's $4,750 per year. You have to have a 3.0 cumulative GPA and core GPA, plus get a 22 on your ACT with a 20 in each subscore, or an 1100 on the SAT. There aren't a lot of in-state scholarships for out-of-state schools. There are some national scholarships that you can apply for out-of-state schools. When you apply for those, you have to keep in mind that you might be one of thousands trying to get it. So you want to apply early and apply often.
How I feel about getting prepared to go to college is it makes me nervous, but I'm also really excited. I just don't know how I'm going to deal with more responsibility than I already have. I haven't applied for any scholarships yet, but I plan on filling out a whole bunch in the next month, so hopefully that'll go well. Advice that I have for underclassmen to prepare themselves for college is to not mess up their GPA at a very early time in their high school career, because I did, and now I'm struggling.
That's all the time we have for today. Don't forget to come to the Hill tonight to join in fun activities for Family Fun Night.
Thanks for watching, and go Highlanders.